Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I really hope you all had an amazing week. And this is my day 2 of the seminar which I've come to attend. And one video I've already shot yesterday, and this is the second one that I'm doing, like just the next day. I didn't expect that I'll get to learn a lot of more things besides what I have actually learned regarding during the seminar. These are some of the other things which I'm learning through personal interaction with people from various levels. Yesterday after dinner, I just went out for a walk because dinner was quite heavy, and I thought it's better, just take a walk and then you come back and, rest. In this outing, I met one of the ladies who were here to give a speech as well, and she comes from a very higher position. The best part about her was the way she had maintained herself. She is somewhere in mid 40s, if I'm not wrong, but the way she has kept herself, like, physically so fit, even while selecting the food items for the dinner, plating her own plate, she was very careful of, what to take and what not to take. And there was a hype around everywhere that, she's quite diet conscious, health conscious. And that's what a conversation I started off with. I said, everyone is like, really praising the way you have kept yourself. And then she was like just telling me, yeah, they have some issues in the family, like health issues which are running. So just to avoid those from coming it to her, she's taking all these necessary steps, which is really, really great, guys. Taking care of your health is something probably everyone should be doing on a priority, and especially if you know that there is something that is running in your family, you have to take some steps, whatever that you can do at your level to prevent it from becoming, getting into a bad state or taking it to a worse state rather. But the whole thing changed when she got a call. This was a normal conversation which was going on, and she got a call, and they were talking about somebody. And I walked for I think around 1 or 2 minutes, where I thought maybe the call will end and we can start having a conversation again, but then I could sense that it might be going longer. And in this 1 or 2 minutes that I was just there walking beside her, I realized they were talking about somebody else. And somebody else in the sense something that was not fine in some third person's life, and they were like sort of gossiping. Okay, that's what I understood from that 1 or 2 minutes time which I was with her while she was on the call. Now after that I just excused myself, and then I said, I'll see you maybe tomorrow in the morning or something. And what I've realized out of all this is, guys, there are so many people who take such good care of their physical side of, physical health, their food intake. They're so careful, but it really goes somewhere else when it is the whole concept comes down to your mental health. I'm not saying that you're like doing something to destroy her mental health, but just imagine like you're being so picky, you're being so choosy about what you're putting into your mouth, and your food intake, your diet, but what you're putting it into your head, what thoughts, what things, or what information is going into your head, we have to be careful about that as well, right? You cannot be putting in some negative things about some random people, or maybe a known person to her, but still it is about somebody else's life. And I feel discussing somebody else's negative side of life, discussing or putting energy on it or thinking about it, is as good as feeding something that is not so good for your mental health, for your brain, or for your mind. That is again my perception of looking at things. Because if I feel, mind is also something that needs some amount of input so that it can process it and give you some good output. Now if you're going to put something bad into it which is irrelevant to you, something bad that is happening in some random or somebody else's life, you're taking it in, you're discussing about it, and you're putting it into your head, I don't know what sort of output will come out from it. I found it a little bit odd because I feel, the entire, if you are saying you want to live a healthy life, my sort of a approach is nowadays, especially with this new year 2025, along with your healthy lifestyle, healthy foods that you eat for your body, I think we should have healthy inputs for our brain as well, healthy inputs for our mind as well. Be quite choosy, be quite picky when you are thinking about starting a conversation, thinking about talking something, taking up a topic. I think it is, maybe it is a lifestyle for some people. For some people, it might be just day to day basis. It has become so much common in their lives that they, every time they are meeting, they're talking about somebody else. Okay, it is, I don't know. Like, I'm trying my best. Whenever I have a conversation with anyone, I'm not bothered about the negative things which are happening in somebody else's life. Yes, if I can focus on something that is good that is happening in somebody's life, and I can get something out of it, like, learn something out of it, like somebody taking up a higher position, somebody, going for a better job, how it is done, what are the skills required. That's a good thing. But why to be involved at any level, physically or even mentally, specifically mentally, because you're talking about something that is not so good. You're taking that not so good input into your head, you're gonna process it, and something's gonna come out from your mouth, which, I don't know, it depends upon how you process it, whether you'll be giving out a good output or a bad output. So yeah, this is a small topic, guys, or a small events which I noticed, which I felt maybe should be improved upon. That is, if you are like taking so much care about your physical aspect of your life, your health, your entire appearance, then it's also important to take care of your mental health in a way. Put good inputs into your mind so that it's always processing good things, and definitely good things will come out. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave you all with this small topic for this weekend. That is, along with your food intake, also make sure that you are having a good uh, mind intake, or whatever brain intake that you could term it anything, something that is good for your mind, something that is going to give you a beneficial output, rather than discussing about the bad things happening in somebody else's life. I don't know. It's of no. It's not adding anything to you, right? It is not adding any. It is not adding any value to your life, or not adding any value to your thinking process as well. It might go more negative. You might tend to look for more negative things in your own life as well, rather than focusing on the positive things. Okay. So I'll leave you all with this for this particular weekend, and have a great week, which is gonna come up soon. See you. Bye bye.